Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome to something a bit different for Total War Warhammer. Anyway, I'm doing some of these for Free Kingdoms. I'm going to be talking about the II patch notes, which are coming with the Vampire Coast DLC. Now, as you can probably hear, I do have a little something in the background who I'm hoping's not going to be making too much noise. Like me, he's not been particularly well recently, so he's a bit of a snotling at the moment, actually. It kind of fits with Warhammer. He's not quite green enough to be an orc just yet. Anyway, I'm going to jump straight into this and start going through it, guys, because I've kind of had a quick read through this. Now, at the bottom, we've got all of the changes to everything, which I'm not going to read all of the minute little changes for obvious reasons, guys. If you want to see that, I am sharing this, as always, on my Twitter, so that will all be there. Anyway, let's jump straight into this. He's not making too much noise. With the launch of the Curse of the Vampire Coast campaign pack, comes a new update for Warhammer 2. This will be applied automatically, so there is going to be a free update as well. The II patch notes include some significant changes for the traditional Vampire Counts factions in Mortal Empires, chief of which is the new Bloodlines mechanic. This allows Heinrich Kemmler a faction of his own, and a new campaign start position with extra bonuses. A new free LC content is also being available in the shape of a legendary lord, Lokir Fellheart, the Kraken Lord, a dark elf noble of noble birth. He is a terror of the sea lanes and rightly feared for fielding many dread and black arcs. Fellheart can be downloaded on his own from the Steam page. That's already there at the moment, that you can't download it yet, guys. The II patch update also brings a plethora of balance changes to factions and lords, which I'm not going to go through. The Vampire Coast sets sail. The Vampire Coast have arrived and has brought with it the terrors of the deep, playable for owners of the new campaign pack, but also present in Mortal Empires and the Eye of the Vortex campaign as AI-controlled players for those who don't, adding a huge new threat, or indeed ally, to the game. The Vampire Coast promises to shake up the game experience and introduce a new range of opponents to match yourself against. As you can hear, my son is agreeing in the background, having been quiet for about the last hour. He now decides to be noisy. So we're also getting the Bloodlines. Vampire Counts faction in Mortal Empires can now awaken powerful lords of the 5 ancient vampire bloodlines: the Lamians, the Von Carsteins, the Blood Dragons, the Necrarchs, and the Strigoi. I can't pronounce the last 2 of those at all. Up to 3 Archlords may also be awoken from each bloodline, and with each awakening, a new wave of powerful faction-wide bonuses is unlocked, reflecting the character and the focus of their bloodline. These lords are also have unique skill trees designed around their bloodline's nature. These lords are not easily awoken, however, extracting an increasingly heavy price in blood kisses. These unique new tokens are granted by vassalizing other factions, slaying faction leaders, and wounding or assassinating characters through hero actions. For each lord awoken, the blood kiss toll for the next lord in the same bloodline rises. Unleash the bounties. All legendary lords, including Vampire Coast legendary lords, also have undergone balance changes and tweaks. See below. Again, I have linked that, guys. Big disclaimer for all of this: it's not out. It can always change. I'm not CA staff, so I could also be talking complete and utter rubbish. Heinrich Kemmler. Heinrich Kemmler has left the service of Vampire Counts at long last, bidding Sylvania adieu. He strikes out west to pursue his own destiny. A new faction leader in his own right in Mortal Empires, he commands the Barrow Legion from Blackstone Spire, the new province capital of the northern Grey Mountains bordering Bretonnia. Kemmler now gains a mount for the first time, Barbed Nightmare, and his army is now immune to attrition usually caused by Vampire Counts armies in untainted territory. That's OP, actually. He can also use the new Bloodlines mechanic to awaken fabled vampire lords of yore. The free LC lord, Lokir Fellheart. The Druchii Sea Scourge, Lokir Fellheart, leads the faction of the Blessed Dread and is now playable in the Mortal Empires and Eye of the Vortex campaigns, in which he follows the Vortex storyline. He that's just the Vortex campaign, obviously. He begins play with ownership of the island of Capital, however I say that, Chupaitol, just south of the Star Tower of the Archmage Teclis in Lustria. The Kraken Lord does not need to perform rites to raise black arcs. He can... I agree, Sammy. He's getting a little frustrated in the back, so I may have to stop recording this and start again in a minute. We'll keep going for now. Anyway, in addition, his armies enjoy a 50% upkeep cost reduction for any black arc corsairs they recruit. In place of usual black arcs rite, he can perform a rite of sacrifice to Aneth Rema, granting black arc corsairs the cause, fear, and stalk traits, plus bonus AP missile damage, conferring bonuses for the Cabris, however I pronounce them, the other Hydra type things they get. Okay, Felhark is not technically part of the II patch and must be downloaded from a Steam page here. There is a link on the thing. Please note, due to the wealth of changes in the II patch, it's extremely likely that existing multiplayer saves will be broken. So basically, don't be. They're also going to put a link in the beta to the old patches, which is actually potentially good for some of my campaigns, because I've got some working with some of them working with various DLCs, which I'm hoping I'll be able to continue with the until they're updated, though obviously I'm going to be focusing on some of these new things. So obviously campaign changes. Heinrich Kemmler's start position update. He's been moved, as we've discovered. He's immune to non-vampire territory attrition. The Blackstone Post is now the capital, and base level of vampiric corruption added to Grey Mountains, Bastogne Forest, and Arden provinces to help us as we start. Though with his army that's not so important, but for his leadership, so for public order it is. Campaign map changes. Added Heart of the Jungle Province and Bowman of Orion AI faction to the Mortal Empire. So we've got some more Wood Elves down there. Added the Land of the Dervishes and Suddenburg AI to the Mortal Empire's campaign map. I'm sure Suddenburg was already there. Adjusted other provinces' settlements to accommodate these changes. Added Capital settlement to Headhunker's Jungle to the Mortal Empire's map. So that's in Lustria, at the bottom of Lustria. Added Galleon's Graveyard. That's where one of the Vampire Council Lords starts from. I'm fairly sure we all know which one that is. I can't remember his name at the moment. Count Noctilus, even non-Nocticus. Faction selection and ordering changes. This is just some reordered of the way things are on the screen. And then we've got all of these changes, which I'm not going to go through all of these, guys. It's worth a look if you want to, but there's a lot of changes and fixes going on, as always, with these. So, anyway, as always, guys, please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon. I thank you very much for your time, and thank you for bearing with me and little Sam, who is hiding from us. Say hello, Sam. There he is. He's hiding behind his blanket at the moment. There he is for you. So thank you very much for bearing with me, guys, and I do apologise for the little bit of noise through that.